for the very latest news from Thailand. This is the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. If you could like and subscribe, well, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
A Swedish national is under investigation in Phuket after staff at a self-storage company discovered a cache of firearms and ammunition inside a rented locker that had gone unpaid for more than 4 months. The discovery was made in Patong after employees at a self-storage facility opened the unit to inspect its contents following more than 120 days of unpaid rent. Inside, they found 5 handguns, along with around 100 rounds of ammunition. The locker had reportedly been rented under the name Elmi Ahmed Mohammed, a Swedish passport holder. Police say the weapons themselves appear to be legally registered. However, Thai law generally prohibits foreign nationals from possessing firearms, and officers are now examining whether the guns were being held illegally. The Royal Thai Army says it is ready to respond immediately if gunfire from Cambodia crosses into Thai territory. The warning follows what the army describes as repeated provocative firing incidents along the border near Surin province. According to army spokesman, Cambodian troops allegedly fired 11 rounds of small arms fire from across the border, while Thai troops have continued hearing both gunshots and explosions since the ceasefire agreement was introduced. Officials say the firing does not currently appear intended to cause casualties, describing it instead as ongoing provocation and psychological pressure. The Thai army also accused Cambodia of focusing more heavily on what it called the information battlefield, using media and online messaging to portray Thailand as the aggressor. Authorities are meanwhile widening investigations into suspected foreign nominee business networks on Koh Phangan. Officials are examining company structures, land ownership, and financial records linked to a growing number of businesses allegedly controlled by foreigners through Thai proxy shareholders. The latest raids focused on 24 locations, including luxury beachfront pool villas linked to Israeli nationals and reportedly rented out for as much as 30,000 baht per night. Investigators say one property involved land owned by a Thai national, but leased for 30 years to a company under a 47 million baht agreement. Authorities are now examining whether the structure effectively transferred control to foreign interests, in breach of Thai ownership laws. In one particularly notable case, a legal office under investigation was allegedly linked to a single individual connected to shareholdings in as many as 80 to 90 companies. The crackdown forms part of a broader nationwide campaign targeting suspected nominee ownership arrangements in Thailand's major tourist destinations. And in one of the stranger crime stories of the week, police say a husband who murdered his mistress then spent almost an entire day and night driving around with her body in his vehicle before eventually calling his wife for advice on what to do next. According to investigators, the man later surrendered to police and admitted killing the younger woman after discovering she had allegedly been seeing another man. He claimed he lost control during an argument after she taunted him over still being legally married. Meanwhile, in Pattaya, 16 Chinese nationals have been arrested during a late-night raid on an illegal poker den operating from inside a luxury home. 3 suspects were injured after jumping from a second-floor window while trying to escape police. Inside the property, officers discovered multiple poker tables, chips, cards, cash, food and drinks spread across 3 separate gambling rooms. Around 100,000 baht in cash was seized. Police say the operation followed complaints from local residents concerned about unusually large numbers of Chinese visitors entering and leaving the property at all hours. Investigators also discovered surveillance cameras had been installed around the house to monitor activity outside and warn occupants of approaching police. And finally, perhaps the fish story of the week. Fisheries officials in Pattaya are now investigating claims that freshwater black-chin tilapia have somehow been caught in the sea off Pattaya beach. The claims were made by a local fisherman who posted online videos apparently showing large numbers of the invasive freshwater species. Skeptics, however, point out the man also happens to run a fishing-themed social media channel, prompting some to suggest the story may be more about clicks than conservation. Officials say inspections around Naklua Pier have so far found no evidence of the fish in local seawater. However, experts admit heavy rains and freshwater runoff could theoretically allow the species to spread into brackish coastal areas. So perhaps not completely impossible, just extremely fishy. And your weekend weather outlook. Highs of around 31 degrees through to Monday, overnight lows of 27, with storms possible at almost any time. And don't forget Megan's What's On guide from 6 this evening, with all the latest events and offers around the city.
Local and national news today from Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.